HSBC presents CNBC TV18's Future Female Forward, the Women's Collective.
Let's talk about your 2008 Olympics match. Tell us about your whole experience. That was your first Olympic match. What was the feeling? What was going on in your mind? Tell us all about it.
I think it was in 2008 and I was 18 years. And when I won my first international title, I was only 16 and I was there in the international circuit, and a lot of these Chinese and a lot of these Koreans were actually, they were worried like some Indian is coming, and they're actually giving us tough competition because before me, we didn't have a female badminton player who was actually playing at that level, who was actually winning those international matches. Of course, we had Prakash sir and Gopi sir who did well, but I was just, when I started playing badminton, I used to ask my mom this question, why badminton? I don't know. It's such a difficult sport, and you have the Chinese in quarters, semis, and finals. They're everywhere. So she used to be like, no, for me, you are the champion. You're going to do it, and just believe in yourself. And imagine she's a housewife. She's just a housewife. She's not even a international level coach, or she's not someone who's seen what international badminton is. But she was like, you are my champion. You're going to do it. And with her belief, I was in the Indian team when I was only 13. Senior Indian team. Wow. And I won my first international when I was only 15, 16. So these things happened in my career really, really fast because of only one person's belief. And of course, the coaches come in, the trainers come in. But I think the first Olympic was, in fact, so early in my career that, I was like, my mom wished that I have to become an Olympic champion, and I'm here. I'm here so early, and I'm actually getting closer to winning the medal. In 2008, I lost in the quarterfinals. And I still, that one match gives me a lot of sleepless nights because it does, because that even after having the medal, I was 11-3 up in the third set. And then I was actually getting all these things in my mind, saying that my coach was like, ek din tu world champion banegi. My mom was like, ek din Olympic champion. Not pressure, but I was happy that I actually was going near winning a medal. I was happy, I was excited that I'm actually doing it with my training, with my coach's belief and everything, I'm doing it. Suddenly the game just turns, and then she's just picking up everything. The rallies are going really longer, and she's everywhere. She's all over the court, not leaving anything. And after 11-3, you won't believe, I just got 2 points and she went on winning the match 21-30.
My.
After that, I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my coach, what happened? Because every rally was a big rally. I didn't even do silly mistakes to lose the match. What just happened? So I was like, when I thought about it even more, I was like, next day I better start training to get the medal in the next Olympics. So yes, that match tortured me a lot, but I think it gave me that lesson as well, that you should not get too excited also sometimes. You have to control yourself. When you are actually going to achieve your goals, you have to control yourself, try to relax yourself. In fact, in that time, when I started doing well, I didn't have a mental trainer or a trainer. Only sir, Gopi sir was everything to us. And he being a coach, how much he could have helped in other things as well. So I feel, agar wo time pe I had a better mental trainer or someone who could give me advice about it, that you should just think about the next match, just think about the next point. तो उतना मतलब मैं उस मैच में एक्साइटेड नहीं होती. But I was so happy that tournament gave me so much of belief. And in India, everyone started to go to know what badminton is. And they were like, Saina is really doing well in badminton. And in 1 year, I was there winning, beating all these Chinese. I won the Indonesia Open. I became world number 2. So in 2010, I won 3 Super Series back to back. And in 2012, I got an Olympic medal. But I think that particular match taught me to be really, really thinking about that even after match point, you have 10 more points to go. Don't just think that the match is finishing, just be there, and presence of mind is required. And I think that first Olympics really gave me that confidence that yes, I'm there and I can beat all these Chinese and Koreans, and I can be in top 10, top 5 for a long period of time. And when I look back, in fact, someone told me that I was in top 10 for almost 11 years. And when I became world number 1, that is when I was like, yes, it's possible. It's possible. In 2015, when I was world number 1, everyone was like, wow, from India, we can do, in badminton, we can do such wonders. And we can also beat Chinese, who are the powerhouses. Korea, Japan, they are the powerhouses. But now you see, badminton in India is grown so much. And we are giving good challenge to all these countries, and we are one of the top in the world now. So yeah.